Hi again, and welcome to the third PADT webinar in our series about the Stratasys Origin 2 DLP printer. PADT is Phoenix Analysis and Design Technologies. We're an engineering, design, analysis, and manufacturing company based in Tempe, Arizona, and we are a Stratasys technology reseller. I'm Pam Waterman, PADT's Senior Application Engineer for 3D printing. Today, we're diving into the wide range of applications this liquid resin printer supports, based on the dozens of available materials, both preferred and open AM license authorized. The Origin 2's versatility makes it a fit for such fields as medical, automotive, consumer goods, and aerospace. It's not just about prototypes either. This system works equally well for end-use parts, thanks to its accuracy, repeatability, surface quality, and production-grade material options. Users can perfect their prototypes, then print the final parts, all on the same system. First, let's look at some behind-the-scenes manufacturing aids and tooling. Origin 2 printers produce jigs, fixtures, molds, and mold inserts with injection molded surface quality, such as this Echo shoe sole mold insert, printed in a custom blend of two Henkel Loctite resins. In this case, Echo needed a 3D printer capable of fast beads, smooth surface quality, and the ability to print large, blocky objects. This mold insert made it possible to use their process called direct injection process molding that joins the outer sole directly to the shoe upper. These molds work for thousands of shots without degradation, and allow Echo to perform geographically distributed manufacturing via a network of local 3D printers without the expense of many traditional machined mold inserts. Other resins work well as molds for different end-use materials. Loctite 403 creates excellent casting molds for polyurethane. This printer resin has a heat deflection temperature, or HDT, of 80 C or 176 Fahrenheit. These molds were printed and processed in just 4 hours. Fine textured detail on the inner mold surfaces creates small polyurethane, quote, rubber tires with the embossed pattern you see here. I imagine somewhere there was a toy race car sporting these very cool Stratasys tires. For another mold example, these two halves show how even parts with a large cross section can be printed. They are used to fine-tune a blow molding design before committing to final tooling. They were printed in Evonic's ST6100L resin, which has a heat deflection temperature of 120 C or 248 Fahrenheit. This resin supports both prototyping and short-run production of high-density polyethylene bottles, giving the designers a way to conduct functional tooling tests on different configurations in just a few days. These mold halves were printed in one build job, and each half weighs more than 3/4 of a pound, or 362 grams. For even higher temperature molding requirements, several ceramic-filled resins are available currently as OpenAM material license options. One that I've used and liked is BASF RG3280, whose HDT is 284 centigrade or 543 Fahrenheit. It prints mold halves with extremely smooth surfaces, suitable for bridge production of parts injected with such materials as PCABS. It is also suitable for direct print prototyping. I can't show you my most recent customer part, but here are examples of what the material looks like in a turbine blade model, a fancy carabiner clip, and shaver handles that we designed and printed. They are really smooth. Let's move on to different types of applications and materials besides molding. Here are examples of a soft end-of-arm robotic gripper, printed in P3 Stretch 475, a Shore 47A elastomer from Stratasys. These highly flexible parts display 200% elongation at break and allow custom shapes and wall thicknesses for just the right flexible grip. I haven't yet talked about printing in clear resins, but that is definitely an option. Origin standard resins include clear versions of rigid, elastomer, and polypropylene-like materials, some of which can be polished to a very high transparency. On the left are images showing a perfume bottle printed in Loctite IND405, plus a cable bracket printed in Somos QuickGen 500. And on the right is an example of using clear Loctite 3843 for printing replacement lens covers on safety equipment. A simple part like this one, quickly produced on site, ensures that critical systems won't be down for long, just because an original equipment dial cover got cracked. Another important requirement shows up when working with anything related to semiconductors, that of having ESD, or electrostatic dissipative, properties. Here is a kitting tray printed in Magnano Formula 1, another OpenAM material license resin. It's used for safe storage and handling of up to 16 SD memory cards before they're installed in the final product. 2 trays can be printed and processed in under 2 hours. Next, let's look at the field of electronics. Thanks to the Origin 2's 32.5 pixel projector capabilities, this system is well suited to a number of applications that require accuracy and fine detailing. One example is end-use custom or low-volume inserts for specialty electrical connectors. Here are examples printed in Loctite 3955 resin, which meets UL94 V-0 flammability standards. The whole pattern can be different for every part, or the same part can be run in quantities build after build. Another example comes from the company TE Connectivity, a large connector manufacturer that used the same Loctite 3955 because of its UL rating to produce a mounting clip for its fiber optics connectors, as shown here. This is one example of a low-volume, high-mix product type where it would not be economically feasible to produce such parts with injection molding. Build rate is greater than 10 parts per hour. Moving into the medical world, the Origin 2 meets many requirements for printing components of medical devices and equipment. By using several choices of medically certified materials, these parts can meet tough standards for durability and safety, as proven by an application on an earlier Origin printer in use prior to the company's acquisition by Stratasys. In the early days of COVID testing, these systems were able to print more than 500,000 nasal swabs in just 8 weeks. This image shows the variety of design options evaluated and printed in the highly accelerated development project. Throughput of the final design, printed using Loctite 3D Med 412, was 800 swabs every 8 hours. In another example of medical equipment, Flowsonics, a client of product development company Inventus, requested development of a lice removal medical system with a production quantity of 200 to 300 a year. Several parts benefited from printing in a lattice pattern to minimize total weight of the final handheld unit. On the left, you can see the unique geometry of each hollow nozzle around the perimeter, and at the lower right, its honeycomb infill. 3 Origin Loctite materials, tough IND 3843, high modulus IND 403, and Med 413, covered all the desired properties to produce these final components. For a third medical industry application, we'll look at Origin printer use by Distech. This company, a manufacturer of bioreactors and pharmaceutical equipment, approached Interpro Service Bureau about producing a series of motor adapters. These adapters were intended to allow Distech customers to connect their existing motors to different configurations of bioreactors. Interpro printed the various adapters on Origin systems using Loctite 3843 resin, producing ABS-like high-impact parts with a consumer-grade finish, producing 2 adapters every 2.5 hours. This material also supports adding insert hardware to ensure strong, repeated on-off connections, as you can see at the right. Let's move on to automotives. In this field, it's all about functional parts, whether specialty end-use parts for race cars, elastomer gaskets for special seals, or lightweight tools for better assembly ergonomics. Origin resins with high temperature and tough impact properties perform well under harsh conditions, and their smooth finish makes parts easy to handle over and over. Here's a door latch assembly tool from Valiant TMS, a factory automation company. The tool was printed in low-cost Loctite Dura 56 and features improved shape and weight compared to a previous metal version. This ergonomically pleasing solution also came in at a 78% cost reduction compared to making this part in machined metal. While race car design may not form a major part of your daily experiences, you may work with other equipment where comfortable grips and controls, such as these done for Nissan, would be appreciated. From driving a car to driving a forklift, just right curved handles printed in Loctite IND402 could offer the perfect solution. In the middle photo, you can see they print on an Origin 2 with minimal support structures, leaving the surface super smooth, and they reduce lead time from multiple weeks to just 16 hours for 2 sets of handles. We haven't run out of applications yet. In the aerospace world, the combination of materials, accuracy, and lightweight properties must meet rigorous standards for end-use parts. This example shows a humble yet award-winning Air Force F-16 hydraulic line clamp, printed in Loctite 3955, the same FST-rated resin we've mentioned before, combined with tether straps printed in IND402, printed clear, then dyed red. Designed for an Air Force competition, they bear twice the load of, yet are 5% lighter than, that of the legacy design. As a side note, these parts, created in 2020 to meet supply chain issues, met operational specs so well they helped convince Stratasys to buy the Origin company. The aerospace industry can also make use of P3 technology as one step in the full workflow of part production. An open AM resin targeted to this application is Arkema Cast 011, a rigid 3D printing material developed for investment casting. Here you see samples of cast aluminum turbine blades that use this light green resin for the sacrificial master parts. Between print time and burnout time, one build produced 36 cavities in under 6 hours, ready for final pour. Clean burnout created perfect cavities for producing the aluminum parts. Lastly, let's think about consumer goods, anything from eyewear to sporting goods. The Origin 2 is a winner for custom parts ranging from one-offs to small production runs. Fine details, great aesthetics, speed, and throughput make this printer cost-effective and timely, blending form and function seamlessly for parts where tooling would be cost-prohibitive. The unit pictured here is a forensic device called LIFT, which stands for Latent Imaging Fluorescence Technology, from Forensic Photonics. It is a handheld unit that captures fingerprint images digitally with no need for chemical processing. The inventor turned to Origin Printing to finalize a professional version of his first prototypes and continues to use Origin parts printed in Somos WeatherX resin to produce housings in a material that stands up to rough handling, UV exposure, and extreme temperatures. For my final example, I'm switching to outdoor sports. A snowboard high back is the piece of a snowboard boot binding that rises up from the heel area and supports the rider's lower calf. It helps the rider steer the snowboard by using it as a lever to change the snowboard's angle. The better the part's design, the more control the rider has, but so far, custom versions have not been available. Enter the combined creativity of two design studio groups called Slice Lab and F=F, along with Stratasys and Henkel Loctite. The choice of high-impact, flexible Loctite 3172 meant that the part could print with very few breakaway supports, in spite of the steep overhangs. The result is this interchangeable high back, designed with a lightweight but visually pleasing lattice filler and even a motif of the Colorado Rockies that doubles as permanent structural support. We've covered a lot of different applications for Origin 2 DLP printing, showcasing its versatility across multiple materials and different end goals. But each example presented improvements over traditional manufacturing, turning out parts on demand, locally, quickly, and sometimes as the only way possible. The latter point is a reference to another topic we haven't even talked about, part consolidation, a frequent benefit of designing with a 3D printing mindset. The result can be a lifesaver for low volume runs where costs would otherwise skyrocket. To sum it up, the Stratasys Origin 2 is a powerhouse production system. Reach out to PADT for more information about this printer and all the possible resins. We are an engineering services company founded in 1994, and we provide simulation, product development, and 3D printing services, as well as selling and supporting Stratasys, ANSYS, Flownex, Geomagic, and Zeiss products. Thanks for attending. Email us if you have any questions, and watch for the 4th webinar in this series, where we'll showcase the software workflow for setting up build jobs in GrabCAD print software for production on the Stratasys Origin 2 DLP printer.